What is the golf ball rollback rule? Golf is a sport steeped in tradition, with many of its most iconic courses and tournaments having been around for well over a century. Yet as technology has advanced, so too has the game, with golfers able to hit the ball farther and with more precision than ever before. In recent years, however, there has been growing concern that the distance golf balls are traveling is making the sport too easy, and that it is having a negative impact on the courses themselves. This has led to calls for a so-called golf ball rollback rule, which would limit the distance that golf balls could travel. In this video, we will explore the debate over this rule and the potential implications it could have for the sport. But before we dive right into the video, make sure to subscribe our channel for best golfing guides, highlights, and latest news. Background of the golf ball rollback rule. In exploring the ongoing debate surrounding the golf ball rollback policy, it's crucial to acknowledge the regulations behind golf equipment. These regulations were established in 1921 by the R&A and USGA, containing guidelines for ball size and weight limitations and club design restrictions. The rule of golf ball rollback has been under analysis, and it proposes to limit the distance of the different types of golf balls. The intention is to tackle the increasing distance that golf balls can cover, which is rendering many courses irrelevant and affecting the fundamental fairness of the game. Champions of the regulation maintain that the ever-increasing length of drives in golf requires attention. Advances in club technology and ball design have led to significant gains in range. According to a joint USGA and R&A study, the PGA Tour's average driving distance has grown by 23 yards from 1993 to 2020, prompting concerns that some aspects of the game may no longer fit the bill. What is the golf ball rollback rule? The proposed golf ball rollback rule aims to limit the distance modern balls travel by regulating their initial velocity. Essentially, the speed at which the ball leaves the club face would be affected by restricting the energy transfer from the club head. This rule would apply solely to balls used in the different types of professional tournaments, excluding those used by amateurs. The USGA and R&A, the golf governing bodies, have been brainstorming the golf ball rollback rule for years. The plan is to impose new restrictions on golf balls to decrease their distance by regulating the energy transfer from the ball to the club face during impact. Those in favor of implementing the golf ball rollback rule assert that it would maintain the sport's integrity by retaining its difficult nature and keeping golf courses pertinent for an extensive time period. Conversely, those who oppose the rule contend that it would hamper creativity and lower fan engagement by reducing the sport's excitement. The proposed rule would alter how golf balls are made and tested in order to limit the distance that professional golfers like Bryson DeChambeau can hit the ball. The new regulation would put a cap on how far golf balls could travel when they are swung at 127 miles per hour by a robot. For golfers who swing the club at their fastest rate, the new golf balls should travel about 15 yards less than the current crop. As of now, the golf ball rollback rule has not been officially implemented, and it remains a topic of ongoing discussion and debate within the golf community. However, recently USGA said that the proposed rule is anticipated to be unveiled on January 2026. Arguments for the golf ball rollback rule. There's a hot debate about the golf ball rollback rule, with one primary argument being that the rule would safeguard historic golf course designs. Back in the early 1900s, golfers were hitting shots much shorter than today, and courses like Oakmont Country Club and Winged Foot Golf Club were designed with narrow fairways and strategically placed hazards to test golfers. But as golfers continue to hit more powerful shots, these course features no longer pose the same challenges. The rule would limit how far golf balls can travel, thereby restoring the original challenges of these courses. Another argument is that promoting the rollback rule holds merit in prioritizing skill over technology. Golf has been historically lauded as a sport that prizes precision and dexterity. However, the argument against technology comes with the territory. The improved rule limits the distance golf balls can travel, requiring golfers to emphasize accuracy and shot making in lieu of relying on distance alone. The rollback rule has its supporters who believe it could usher in a new era of excitement and drama for golf enthusiasts. They argue that limiting the distance that balls can travel would make the game more challenging. But, in turn, would create a more level playing field for golfers with varying degrees of equipment. According to them, this leveling effect would result in more competition among players and make golf more captivating for spectators. Arguments against the golf ball rollback rule. Although the golf ball rollback rule has some supporters, there are also numerous arguments. A primary point of debate is its impracticality to execute and enforce. That's because the enhanced distances of drives are not only due to golf balls but are also influenced by improved club technology and the golfer's technique. Determining the exact proportion of increased distances caused by the ball versus other factors continues to be a source of debate. Another argument is that the rule could face opposition from golf ball makers and players, as it might negatively affect golf ball distances and performance, respectively. Ball manufacturers spend a large sum of money creating balls that can cover more ground, and they might resist any alterations that could impact their financial gains. Moreover, career golfers who have gained recognition for their ability to strike the ball far could also resist changes that impact their proficiency. There are also those who argue against the rollback rule on 3 grounds. Firstly, it could have a negative impact on the growth of the sport. Secondly, golf is already grappling with attracting new players. And thirdly, the rule could make golf less appealing to potential players who may view it as an increasingly inaccessible sport for beginners, ultimately discouraging them from taking it up. Final thoughts. The controversy surrounding the rollback rule for the golf ball is a diverse issue, as there are valid arguments on opposing ends. Some worry that golf courses have become too effortless, resulting in a loss of challenge and excitement in the sport. Others raise concerns over the potential hurdles of implementing the rule and the fallout that could arise from manufacturers and players. At the end of the day, the ultimate solution could involve a combination of varied methods. Perhaps one way to balance the traditions and progress of this sport is to restrict the travel range of golf balls. Additionally, exploring other options such as possibly altering the design of golf courses and limiting the length of golf clubs can place the players on a level field. Nonetheless, the sport of golf will persist in evolution as it progresses throughout a lengthy and noteworthy history. This was our complete take on the golf rollback rule. We hope this video was helpful for you. Like, subscribe and ring the notification bell for more golfing guides and information from Golfing is Best.